News, life, and beyond, won't you tell a friend? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that other friend. Spread it around till everybody tell their other friends. News, life, and beyond, won't you tell a friend? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that other friend. Spread it around till everybody tell their other friends. News, life, and beyond. Tell a friend to tell a friend which episode is on. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, word of mouth. Get the freaking message out. DJ Anime, take it.
Yeah, I used to make mad candies, bro. I had motherfuckers ordering me shits.
We used to do this.
Made out of now and laters, motherfucker. You remember that blue, that lemon berry juice, and the fucking and the Jolly Ranchers. You know, melt them shits down. You know what I mean? I used to take the now and laters. I melt them and then I stretch them to like this, right? To like a little block. Yeah. Stretch it out nice and flat. I put the juice in the middle and then I wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? But I wrap it up, it'd be like a little bar like this. I take the motherfucker, the Jolly Ranchers, right? I melt the Jolly Ranchers. I had the shit called, listen, I had this motherfucking Supermans, all that joint, you heard? These shits were called candy canes. Nice. You know what I mean? But spelled in my name, you know what I mean? Nice. So I take the now and later the Jolly Rancher.
That's original, I never heard that one.
That's a fact.
That's good.
It's not that on the TikTok.
Nigga, listen, I motherfucking stretch the whistle call it, I wrap that shit around it, around the Jolly Rancher, the now and later. And then I fold it back in. I take, you know, you got gloves on. You want to be sanitary, you be touching motherfucking shit. So I dip my finger in the water and then put that shit all over the juice and take the damn bar and throw it inside in the bag of juice and shake that shit. Man, this shit's fire.
Get the fuck out.
Nigga, what? Play with your boy, man. I love this shit, man. I'm gonna eat regardless, you feel me?
How much you sell those for?
A soup.
A soup?
Yup, a soup.
Nice.
One soup.
Nice. How big was the Jolly Rancher?
Huh?
Just a little piece?
Nah, 2 pieces of Jolly Rancher. You know the little one, you know they come in a package. Yeah, they take 2 of them joints. You put the red one and the blue one. I call those the Supermans, you heard me? So you was living to be the local, man. I was struggling for a little bit, man, before I realized how to make them candies.
That's cool, though, man.
A white boy taught me.
That's good. That's good.
A white boy taught me that shit. He like,
so you're in prison, mom passed away.
Yeah, my mom passed away. Yo, listen, as soon as I found out.
Hold on. If anybody knows his mom, she was a wonderful lady. She was like the mom.
The hood mom, the whole block, you know what I'm saying?
The whole block. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't do something for her, or she'll yell at you like you're her kid.
Yeah, facts.
Call me the devil.
Yeah, she didn't even go to the bootlegger.
I don't know why, but every time she used to look at me, she used to say, "You're the devil."
No.
You're like, why? Why do you say that?
No, I ain't heard that. She did?
Yeah, at least.
She probably was sipping. She was drunk.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
At least once a day, every day, she made me go get her.
I mean, I don't think she meant anything, but I think she's just fucking with
Nah,
she always say
She
that.
made me go to the bootlegger, get her a six-pack and a bottle of Wild Irish Rose, and never give me money.
Oh yeah, I
She was
remember
like,
that.
yo, can you go get me some Wild Irish six-pack? I'll sit there for a couple of minutes. She'll be like, are you going?
I think
She wants you to pay for it.
everybody.
Oh, shit.
I never charged, never always paid for that
That's
shit
facts.
for her. She was real good, yo. So what was that like, bro? Dead ass, like.
It hurt a
What
lot,
was your
man.
mind like? Where was your mind?
It hurt a lot, bro.
Did you guys have a relationship while you were in jail?
My mom?
Yeah, did she come
Yeah,
visit you? Or
nah. She, you know, my mom didn't drive. She don't know how to drive cars.
Did you write to you?
Yeah, once in a blue moon, yeah.
Yeah.
Once in a blue moon, but yeah, you know, man, my mom ain't no writer. I don't write like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that nigga, do your bid by yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom know I'm fully equipped. There ain't no games, but she know she ain't got to worry about me, nigga.
Yeah, my mom was like that too.
You know what I'm
she didn't
saying?
write me much or nothing like that. She knew I was always good.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I was thinking
What's
when
the
you
use?
out.
Exactly. It ain't nothing new. Nigga been doing this shit since he was a kid, nigga.
Yeah.
We don't keep dishing out money because you want to get locked up. I never even asked him this. I never asked my mother for money on the streets. Never mind, motherfucker, be going to jail asking her for some money.
Yo, my son lucky to have a dad like me because he lived like a fucking king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Few sons of money a few times. Look, he got good family.
My daughter
You know
too,
what
you know what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying?
But this
My
last
youngest.
bit, bro,
Nah.
I was tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put him on blast and nothing, but it just got old. Not him going to prison, just some of the shit that was going on for him to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I thought maybe but me not sending money didn't mean Crystal didn't send them money, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, they won't ask me. They'll go right there and be like, yo, because they already know I'm not going to do it. Or my son held them down, you know what I'm saying? His brother had his back.
When my son got locked up, I sent him some bread.
Listen,
I ain't leave no.
So that brings me to a perfect question, right? So, all my bids, you know, I always had my own little hustles. I ran stores. I used to get cigarettes. You know, niggas used to get weed and you know shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I always used to make my way, even though I didn't have people sending me money and all that type shit or whatever. You know what I mean? So there used to be times where I'd try to like not go to the store, let my shit get low, you know, kind of starve myself, you know, because I used to feel like, you know, this shit is too sweet, you know, so I'm not really learning my lesson, you know, and me, I like to be more about self-discipline where, you know, I need to get a lesson out of this because if not, I'm gonna keep coming back to jail.
Facts.
You know what I mean? If this is not bothering me, you know, if I'm not missing nothing on the street besides pussy, you know what I mean? That was all I was missing from the street, pussy. You know what I mean? Other than that, I was still eating good. I was still living my life. I was still good. You know what I mean? I wasn't really nothing.
I wasn't.
So it gets to the point where it's like if I don't change something in me where you know this doesn't bother me, it's just gonna be a rotating door, right? So how did you make it to the point where you wanted to say, "Fuck this, man"? You know, I gotta stop doing this shit.
Listen, man. 2008, the end of 2007, I met my baby mother, right? I was fucking with this other girl before her named Melissa. I was with her for 5 years. She had a kid by another dude and all type of shit, so, you know, man, I ended up leaving her and I ended up with Jane. But I had this other chick that used to work for me. I had one that used to drive for me, her name was Sin. And I had Styles from New York. She was from the Bronx, I believe. And they used to be with me every day. Me, them two girls, and CeeLo, little Chris. Around each other every day. Now, back before everything popped off and got fucked up, I only ended up on Lake Street, on Franklin Street with Poopy and them dudes because niggas was trying to run down on my brother's cousin. I had to nip that in the butt. So anyway, them niggas did some foul ass shit. And I wasn't hustling at the time, they was hustling. Motherfucking Poopy, Yako, motherfucking,
Some people got some wild names.
The nigga Omar, I used to call him Pretty Boy, and motherfucker Jorge, rest in peace. Them niggas, we got into some beef shit. Them niggas was on some running type shit, like, you know, and I started fucking with them. I got mad at them over that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? I told the nigga, I was talking to CeeLo, I'm like, yo, I think I'm about to start hustling again, bro. I'm about to take all these niggas' customers. By the time I get done, nigga, you're gonna see tumbleweeds going across. Ain't gonna be nobody out this motherfucker, yo. I said, ask him if you see him. So I tell Chris, I'm like, yo, I'm about to take over these niggas' shit, bro. He's like, yo, man, these niggas tried to tell me that I had to pay $50 to hustle out here before. I said, what? I said, all right, got him. So I called one of my peoples. I'm like, yo, listen, nigga, I need a ball. Drop me off a ball, bro. So drop me off a ball. Boop, boop, boop. Broke that shit down, nigga. Wrote my number on a bunch of little pieces of paper and sat right down there on Franklin Street. And I had CeeLo catching all the fiends before they got anywhere next to these niggas. Oh, you kidding? Yo, you see that nigga walking right there? Yeah, go ahead, run down. Give him this number. Tell him to call us and we deliver. Did that shit for a little bit. Got all them niggas on my phone and peeled off. I came back a week later with a new car. Off of their customers. You know what I'm saying? And all that, yeah, nigga.
Been like, yo, you guys bought this for me.
Now, listen, I pulled up in the Max, nigga. You see that shit on my Instagram? That Max, I ended up copping that shit. I pulled up on the niggas like, yo, whose shit is that? I said, yeah, this mine. turned my system up, shit knocking, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, nigga, this mine. Peeled off on them niggas. And I told little Chris, I said, yo, watch, nigga. I said, these niggas here, they chase too many highs, yo. Them niggas are gonna start smoking, watch. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Ask Chris. Not even a month later, nigga, we found out all them niggas was smoking. I said, they chase too many highs, yo. We doing E-pills and shit. We did that shit for every weekend for 4 weeks. Every weekend. Go up on top. You know where your old crib is in Taffield? Yeah. You know where the back of Bob's?
Yeah.
If you drive and take that left to go towards the boating launch, if you notice there's a fence right there, right? If you drive up on the side of that fence, nigga, that shit bring you all the way to the top of the mountain, bro. Yeah. Nigga, we up there, nigga, having all types of E-pill parties, bro. Sitting there getting my dick sucked, all types of shit, talking to motherfuckers at the same time. You know? Word, everybody doing late shows.
For 16 hours.
What? This one does, dummy. It's super powerful odor blocker body wash. Oh! Power!
News, life and beyond. News, life and beyond. News, life and beyond. News, life and beyond.
News, life and beyond. Real life, real people, real discussions. Different people saying something. Everybody got a story to tell. So tell Steve J and Adam A, you tell. 60 seconds, they said drop them an intro. Okay. Maybe a little more than they asked for, but okay. Streets is talking through the whole show. It's okay. Talk your talk and let it all flow. Topics of discussion all depending on the mood of the person in the interview. As long as you keep it true, don't be lying for some views, cause we might just know you in real life and beyond. Lights, camera, it's on. News, life and beyond. Real life, real people, real discussions. Different people saying something. Everybody got a story to tell. So tell Steve J and Adam A, you tell. They ask you questions, give them answers. You on the show to spill the truth, don't need to lie, cause you wanna look cool, be authentic. If you in the streets, tell the story how it really went, because somebody like me might know how it really went. Steve J, Adam A, Rose City vets, Shotgun Big A, if you know the rest. It's more than a podcast and people letting them stress. It's even more better, we be sharing our success. Real life, real people, real discussions. No gimmicks, no made up subjects. It's up to you to maintain a real discussion. Are you real or are you fake or are you bugging? Yeah, news, life and beyond. Yeah, we taking you beyond. Listen, everybody saying something. News, life and beyond. Put Barrio on a song, cause I'm really trying to tell you something. News, life and beyond. Real life, real people, real discussions. Different people saying something. Everybody got a story to tell. So tell Steve J and Adam A, you tell. Don't be lying for some views. Don't be lying for some views. Don't be lying for some views. Don't be lying for some views.